And of course, I turned on the mic just early enough for you to get that sort of ASMR ambient noise of me eating some slightly stale corn twists. You know what? Let's do it again. Let's have a few more. Let's see if you can hear it through the mic. Delicious. Deliciously stale. Yeah, back a bit sooner than I thought I'd be. Having some of this slightly aged beer. Still good though. Gotta love that Storm. Even if it has been kicking around in my fridge for almost a month. Anyway, so, like I said, we're going to carry on with some Minecraft, because they updated that recently. Lord knows if it's going to work, though, because it's been a while since it's been a while since I played Minecraft, so Lord knows if I even remember how. And I do know, despite its deceptively simple-looking graphics, it can be quite the CPU hog. So I'm hoping that my setup is going to be able to handle it, is the thing. It runs it pretty well. Streaming it now might be a different matter altogether, because the entire time I've been streaming, and as much as I've played Minecraft over the years, I've never streamed Minecraft. Because I think I started playing Minecraft, I think I first bought it way back in either the late alpha or early beta stages of the game. That would have been way back in 2010. So, you know. Which, holy shit, it still boggles my mind that 2010 can be considered way back now, because that was 11 years ago. Which is wild. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new world. As you can see, we have a number of different... worlds already created in here. But I'm going to make a new one. I know I'm going to play survival, not hardcore. Hardcore would kill me. I'll leave the difficulty on normal because, you know, why not? We'll stick with the simple data pack for now because that's all I have. Leave the cheats off. Game rules is a new thing, I think. I don't remember ever seeing this before, but I'll just leave it as is because, I guess, yeah. Okay, what I've always done for Minecraft is I've always come up with a world name, and that's what I put in for the seed. So let's try one called the Penguin Zone. You're entering Penguin Zone. Leave off the bonus chest. So yeah, we're just gonna do a basic world. I was actually looking up a while ago different challenges you can do here. Like, I know Skyblock is a fairly popular one where you're just kind of starting on like a floating island and you have to build from there. I might try doing one of those one of these days, but for now, I want to just do basic, simple Minecraft. Alright, so our seed is Penguin Zone. Super flat, large biomes, amplified, single biome. Yeah, we'll just go default. One thing that I would be interested in doing as well is it looks like with this, you can make it so that you can live entirely in caves and stuff like that, and I'd be interested to see if you can actually survive like that. I don't think you can. I don't think you can because it will never spawn stuff like... Hey, that's not what I put in. Like the overworld stuff that you normally require to live. I don't think you'd be able to spawn the cave, but I don't know, we'll see how it works sometime. But again, for now, we're just going to leave it basic so I can find all the lovely exploration doodly-doos. Better better friggin' stay Penguin Zone. Which I'm also going to name this so I don't forget the seed. Although I'm pretty sure you can look up the seed at any point in the game, but... When I enter the Penguin Zone, brother! When I hit create new world, my computer is probably going to catch on fire with it creating it. Let's see what happens. I like how some of the tags for Minecraft are MMO and arcade. Wait, did they start me in a tree? Very much of a Penguin Zone now, is it? I was kind of hoping it would start me in like a snowy biome or something. Also, I feel like it's stuttering like a son of a bitch, I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I do this. Video settings. Maybe lowering the max frame rate will help here. I never know whether VSync should be on or off. Maybe we'll just go fast graphics for the works, but I feel like that would probably help. This may end up looking like complete ass, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it looks pretty smooth in the OBS player, so we'll just go with it. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, bees! But yeah, I was kind of hoping that it would have left me in a snowy biome of some sort, rather than pop me in a tree. Yeah, I'm one of those tree-dwelling penguins, you know? Oh yeah, this is a custom skin I made a while ago. It's basically me as if I was shipwrecked. Maybe I'll create a new one for myself later on if I carry on streaming Minecraft at some point or another. I'm glad to see some things never change. It didn't take very long for me to find randomly generated floating blocks. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Anyway, as per usual, I'm probably going to build a little spot next to spawn because, I don't know, it's just easier that way. This looks like a nice little area over here. This might be a river that I can use to facilitate exploration at some point, so let's build ourselves a little house here, shall we? It's amazing how far this game has come, though, because like I said, the first time I played Minecraft was way back when it was still in either early beta or late alpha stage. And I don't think there was much in the way of biomes. There was maybe only like 2 or 3. It wasn't a hell of a lot you can build. Redstone wasn't a thing, which I may add that I'm probably not going to do much with redstone because I never did know how it worked. I'm more of a build just random stuff kind of guy. Shtick. Let's build myself a wooden axe. A wooden sword probably wouldn't be a bad idea either, all things considered. I do remember how to build most things still. But I do remember distinctly, because of course this was like 2010, and I believe I was playing, before I bought it myself, I was playing a friend's version of the game. And so we basically shared the same world and the same character for a little bit, and I always got hopelessly lost. I'm much better at finding my direction in a game like this now, but at the time I was not. So what ended up happening, of course, you know, being college-age dudes with just really bad senses of humor. I think we made a crappy hut, and that's where we lived, and just so that we could find it again in this massive world that was pretty devoid of all of the fancy stuff you get nowadays in Minecraft. Sound like an old man now. To the degree I kinda am. But we had this crappy little hut, and in stone, in floating blocks, we just had the word fuck in great big letters, surrounded in torches. And that was how we found our way home. It's like, oh, where's the big flaming fuck? Over there! Because, you know, random giant curse words are just the height of comedy, right? And when you add fire to any equation, it just makes it better. Although not really, as I learned when I attempted to make a fireplace in this game and burn my house down. So, you know, not always. I also like how I specifically made that axe to, make it easier to cut down trees, and I still proceeded to tear it down with my hands. Oh yeah, the other most important thing that I need to build. Yes, me and my friend could give a flaming fuck. We did give a flaming fuck. We also had to keep looking for it because we kept constantly getting lost. Oh, don't worry about dozing off, Baked. Sleep is important. Believe you me, I know. Do I ever know? Yeah, you know what? Let's build like a little, almost like a little river hut here. That might be a good idea. Okay, so let's build some slabs. And maybe some stairs. It's amazing how I actually remember some of the shapes I need to make to build things in this game. It's been so long since I played it, but... let's build it right here. So let's put a couple of stairs there. And then blank out. I like using logs for support posts, even though you don't need support posts, but you gotta make things look fancy. Also, I'd like to add that I believe I've mentioned before that I've gotten really addicted to playing Stardew Valley again. Just playing this... Minecraft? I think the game sensed what I was doing and was trying to save me. Save me from, as I was about to say, being horribly addicted to this game. Oh, that's copper over there. I think the last time I played Minecraft, copper didn't exist, so I'm not even sure what the hell you're supposed to do with it. Let's see, what's the way I want to handle this? Yeah, let's use slabs for the floor. This is a terrible waste of resources, but I don't care. But yeah, playing even this little bit of the game so far is just like, oh my god, it's happening again. I can now once again start losing hours coming up with ambitious build projects that I never quite completely finish. He's getting the fever! And the only way to cure it is crafting more mines. Yeah, honestly, with birch, I think I might like the strip log look better. Also, maybe more cowbell. Yeah, maybe the fever will be cured by more cowbell. Wait, do I like that? I don't know if I like that. It's all kind of samey now. Yeah, whatever, I'll leave it like that until I can find a better material to replace it with. Da, da, da. Go for a swim, learn how to make a boat. Just like in real life. Yeah, I have to try not to make this overly complicated. I'm just trying to build a simple little river shack, okay? That's it. That's all I want to make. Do not lose your cool and try to make a giant house. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is something we watched the other night. While I'm just randomly building crap here now, which is going to get real harrowing when the sun goes down, because, you know, monsters. Let me tell you about this movie that we watched on Netflix the other night. Because we were in the mood to watch something Christmassy. And we didn't want to watch one of the multiple versions of Christmas Carol that we have. We have lots of versions of Christmas Carol. So many. But, we're trying to pace those out. We watched the Patrick Stewart one last week. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I think now. That was fun. It's one of my favorite versions. Anyway. So the movie we watched last night was almost like one of those made-for-TV things. I don't know if it was like a Netflix original or some shit, like one of the really cheaply made ones. But, it was called Santa Girl, which in of itself is a weird title. But the gist of it is that there's this girl who is Santa Claus's daughter, apparently, and she's just being Santa Girl. That's the name. And she's apparently being groomed to basically take his place as Santa Claus. And it's shown in the movie that the North Pole is being run basically like a mega conglomerate at this point. And she's been stuck at the North Pole her entire life. And she really doesn't, she wants to get out and explore the world and all that stuff as one would be wont to do. And, so behind her father's back, her father, Santa Claus, she applies to this random generic college, presumably in the States somewhere. They never specify where it is. You see, like, logos and stuff in the background, but I don't think you ever get a really good look at them. She gets accepted, and he agrees to send her down there. But he's specifically worried, is like, oh, you're gonna go down there, and you're gonna meet all these boys, because another wrinkle in this movie is that she's, ever since she was, like, 3, apparently she's been promised to, I shit you not, Jack Frost Jr., the son of Jack Frost, in an arranged marriage situation, because that's another thing, as part of a corporate merger. This is a plot line in this movie. A major one. The biggest one, really. This movie is insane, is what it is, Baked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I was like, okay, alright, this is the thing. So anyway, she agrees, he agrees to let her go on down there, and okay, so, but he makes it so that, she has this helper elf who's basically her slave, I guess. But he insists that this helper elf go down there with her because he's like, okay, she's gonna look out for you, you can pretend that she's your sister, or something like that. And on the topic of the elves, it's like, every now and then, the movie seems like it tries to do the camera trickery that you do, where you try to make somebody look much smaller than the rest of the cast. But it only does it part of the time. And the woman who's playing this particular elf is really small anyway. But sometimes they angle things to make it look like she's a lot smaller than she really is, but sometimes they don't, and it's just weird how they handle it. I don't know. I will say this about this particular character, though. If not for the fact that she's in it, it would be unwatchable. Because whoever it is who plays this elf, she fucking goes whole hog. Like, she is the thing that saves the movie. Because early on, okay, all right, well, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so they go down. She goes to this college, and she's down there with her father, Santa Claus, who's dressed in this business suit, and that's a zombie. He specifically says to her. Is like, okay, you're gonna pretend this elf. This elf here is your roommate. You're gonna say she's your sister. And you cannot let on where you're actually from or who you really are, okay? Specifically, he says that she has to hide her specialness because people probably won't understand, or something along those lines. Sounds like something Tommy Wiseau would write. You're not wrong. But here's the thing. Immediately after he tells her this, like, you know, hey, you gotta be careful not to let slip who you really are because people won't understand, he summons a small group of elves who bring in a pile of her luggage, and they're all dressed in, like, elf garb, like Christmas elf garb, like you would expect them to wear in a Christmas special. And they start filing in with all her luggage and drop all her shit off. And then, after this, he looks at her, he lays his finger aside his nose, like in the old poem, and then he fucking vanishes in the middle of the hallway. He's just gone. And there's two guys standing in the hallway who witnessed this. Right after he said, it's like, yeah, don't let on that you're different. Anyway, I'm just gonna vanish without a trace now in the middle of the hallway. And there's this one really, like really big dude who's one of the two guys who sees this happen. And he's holding a soda, and he drops it. He drops it when he sees Santa disappear in shock. And this becomes this guy's running gag. Like, this one side character, he doesn't have any lines. He just shows up whenever something like this happens, and he drops his soda. That's his character. His character is big soda dropping guy. Because there's another scene where the titular Santa girl, Cassie, her name is Cassie Claus, of course. She's late for class. She figures out where it is. She like does the whole classic Bewitched wriggles her nose to activate her magic, and she appears in a previously empty seat right next to this same guy who's holding another soda, which he drops. And it's yeah. How was this made? No idea. A podcast I listen to, How Did This Get Made, which deals with weird movies. I feel like they should do this one. I don't know if they're aware it exists. They should be. But anyway, the third thing that happens with this guy, who, again, I may remind you, doesn't have a speaking role. He's just the soda guy. She pulls the same thing. She magically appears in the seat next to him later on in the movie and scares the bejesus out of him, but he's not holding a soda this time. But she pops into class with a soda that she then gives him, and he's perfectly fine. So that's his character. He's easily startled, and he likes soda. That's it. How unique. Exactly. So anyway, so when they first get there, and the contingent of elves drops off her luggage, and Santa leaves and gives a couple of dudes an existential crisis, but only one of them really, because it's only the big dude with the soda who gets really freaked out. The other guy who witnesses this just seems kind of bored. The extras in this movie are wild. But yeah, so within seconds, the elf that's basically Cassie's minder just magically decorates her, well, their dorm room in Christmas theme shit. And Cassie's like, no, I don't want to have I don't want anything to remind me of Christmas. This is August, for God's sake. And the elf is like, oh, okay. So she just magically gets it all to vanish again. And so Cassie looks at the elf and she's like, I just want to be a perfectly normal person going to college. And I want you to be the same. And she's like, okay, fine, normal, I get it. And then she rips open this giant pixie stick, the elf, and she fucking downs it like she's doing a line. And then she starts, like, erupting with energy, basically. I put that off kilter. Anyway, so she runs into this... So while she's there, she runs into this hunky dude who gives off severe sexual predator vibes. Who, like, there's no way you can't tell that he's actually Jack Frost Jr., the guy that she's been betrothed to ever since she was a toddler. Which the movie doesn't reveal until, like, halfway through, even though it's blatantly obvious because of cues that they hit you over the head with earlier in the movie. And his father, Jack Frost, I don't understand what his end goal is. Because it's like he wants this arranged marriage to happen so that, you know, company merger bullshit, I guess. But he's like, so they don't explain to Cassie that this guy she's apparently falling for in college, despite the fact that he's, you know, a creep, is the guy she's supposed to be marrying anyway. For whatever reason, they don't explain that, despite the fact she seems like she likes him anyway. There's another guy, a normal human dude, who ends up becoming, like, the romantic rival, I guess, the actual love interest. And Jack Frost is like, oh, we need to get rid of this guy. Like, I'll get rid of him, imply that he's going to kill him or something. But instead he's like, no, I'm going to hire this guy to spy on her for me, to make sure that she's not up to anything. But your whole thing was to get him to stay away from her so that your son would have a shot, right? So that doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of motivation. You would think. It occurred to me that I'm going to be really lacking in food until I can grow some. And I'd also like to point out how blatantly obvious, like how supernatural some of these characters are, because again, a couple of people witness Santa just vanishing. This elf that's pretending to be the main character's sister does nothing to hide her incredibly pointy ears, which look like knockoff brand, Vulcan ears, by the way. That's what they look like. Yeah, she's just a Vulcan, that's all. She's just an exchange student from the planet Vulcan. But yeah, when Jack Frost shows up to pay this guy to spy on this girl, he looks like a White Walker, is the best way to explain it. That's what he looks like. And it snows every time he shows up, no matter what time of the year it is, or if they're indoors. And this guy does not catch on that something weird is happening. So anyway, she starts falling for this human dude who Jack Frost is paid to spy on her, and she tells him who she actually is, after he gives her the of course, incredibly depressing story that he's an orphan, and got in trouble with the law, and this lawyer helped him out pro bono, which is why he wants to be a lawyer himself now. Because that's a thing that's happening as well. And he's like, oh, I open up my heart to you, and you just straight up lie to me? You're Santa's daughter? You think I'm going to believe that? Which, rightfully so, if not for all the weird things that he's seen already at this point. So anyway, they have a fight, and he leaves, and then a couple of days later, apparently all kinds of shit is spreading about her online, about how she's, you know, a lunatic who thinks she's Santa Claus's daughter. And this is where the movie destroyed me. because it's just memes, right? Makes sense. But the meme style they choose... This movie was made in 2019. This movie was made in 2019. Keep that in mind. But the meme style they choose, if you remember this, would have been one from like the late 2000s. I don't know if you remember stuff like Advice Dog or Socially Awkward Penguin. I don't know if you remember those. I do, because I was like just starting college when those got big, so obviously I knew a lot about that kind of thing. So you know what it is, and if you're not familiar, is that Advice Dog was just this really cute-looking beagle's head photoshopped over a rainbow wheel kind of thing background with just white text put over the top of it. That's what it was. Socially Awkward Penguin was the same. It's just a penguin. They use this style of meme, and it's just a picture of the character, Lord knows where they got the picture from, of her over the top of this color wheel, and with the white text up top, it's like, I'm Santa's daughter, and below that, I can get you off the naughty list. That's the meme. It's like, this movie was made in 2019. All of these characters are like their late teens, early 20s. None of them would know what any of that is. Like, that's ancient history for people in that age range. It's crazy. It's pure mental. Boomers wrote this movie? I'm beginning to think so. Oh, hello, V. Thanks for the raid. Hopefully you're having a lovely day, sir, and raiders. It's greatly appreciated. Baked, if you would be so kind as to give V a shout out there, because, hey, the bot actually does that now. Because, you know, I've got the bot in there again. Star Wars Jedi Fallen over. Jedi have fallen over. I don't know why I said that. Order. Fallen Order. I've heard good things about that game. I've been meaning to play it. Anyway, you came in at the middle of me explaining an incredibly insane Christmas movie I watched the other day. Yeah, all the Jedi tripped. That's what Order 66 was. Yeah. The Jedi just started to fall over, and they fell over. Really liking the fact that all of this is the same color wood. I'm gonna have to add some accents when I start getting better resources. They all fell over, they couldn't get up, and that was the end of the Jedi Order. The Order was over because they fell over. But yeah, this Christmas movie, this insane Christmas movie I'm trying to explain, like, it doesn't... I don't... Yeah, so anyway... Okay, that's not correct. It's pretty blatantly obvious that the human love interest didn't post all this shit online, these ancient memes online, about the main character. It was Jack Frost doing. Unsurprisingly, but then it doesn't, like... Okay, so he's the one who got him closer to her in the first place, and... he couldn't be guaranteed she was just going to tell this dude who she actually was, and therefore settle up so he supposedly spread shit about her and made fun of her. And then later on you find out that due to the contract he made with Santa Claus, if the marriage was broken, or the marriage didn't go through and was broken before sunset on Christmas Eve, Santa lost all of his corporate holdings to Jack Frost anyway, so he'd want the marriage to fail, wouldn't you think? It just didn't make any sense. There's a lot about the movie that didn't make any sense. There's also an incredibly terrible fight scene that happens between the human love interest and Jack Frost's son. Incredibly poorly choreographed at the winter formal. the band is still playing in the background when these two guys are pounding the tar out of each other. Two unnamed extras are commenting on the fight and then just taking pictures and video of it, and one of them's like, oh, tag me in that later. And there they are all blatantly talking about, like, magic shit. At one point, Santa's daughter, Cassie, uses magic to stop Jack Frost's son from punching this other guy in the face, and it's clearly magic, and nobody clocks it. Nobody finds it weird. And this motherfucker proposes to her at the same time? And she agrees? See, I'm blowing over a lot of stuff a lot of insane things that I'm either forgetting about or... Wait, no, there's an earlier thing. There's an earlier thing that happens that's also crazy. The elf sees Jack Frost Sr. wandering around on campus, and she recognizes him. It's like, oh wait, Mr. Frost, is that you? Remember me? We met in Santa's office or some bullshit? So she chases him down, and he, like, hauls ass around this stand of shrubbery on campus. And she looks down and she's like, oh, maybe I was just seeing things. And she walks away, and I need to remind you that these mythological beings can just randomly disappear and reappear at will, right? This is something that Jack Frost himself did several times earlier in the movie. But what happens is, it goes down the line of topiary, and he's hunched up hiding behind a bush. He's like crouched hiding behind a bush from this little elf. It's like, motherfucker, you could disappear. You could have just went, and you were gone. You don't need to hide behind a bush. And he looks like off-brand Orlok while he's doing this, too, which makes it even funnier. To add to the fact that he looks like an off-brand White Walker. Anyway, the wedding happens. And the other insane thing that they do for reasons I cannot describe is that, okay, I need to take another drink before I go on with this part of it. Okay, so they're at the wedding, and, like, there's a bunch of other beings from the mystic world there. There's a pile of fairies, as in, like, the family... You know what? You'll grab a beer. You should. Anyway, like, the Tooth Fairy's family is there. But, I mean, this is fine, because they established that the Tooth Fairy has her own conglomerate going earlier on in the movie, so it makes some sense. It makes some sense. So the Tooth Fairy and her contingent are there for this wedding, also all the elves at Santa's place. And the officiant comes over. And the officiant, the guy who's performing the wedding rites, he looks like an elf. He just looks like any other elf. He's wearing a green suit, however, keep this in mind. So he comes over and he goes, ladies, gentlemen, fairies, elves, and the best of us, the leprechauns. And that's when you realize this guy's a leprechaun. For some reason. Apparently a leprechaun is officiating this wedding, and there's no explanation why. He's just there. And he gets a subtle dig against the rest of them. It's like, okay, I'm better than all of you, because I can apparently marry two people, or something. So anyway, the wedding starts going on, and Santa starts having second thoughts about this, so he leaves to... Wait, that doesn't line up. Ah, screw that up. Shit. So anyway, Santa leaves. He goes to, back to the college campus, where the human love interest is having, like, a shitty, sad, alone Christmas at the campus, because, again, he's an orphan. So he's like, you know what? I can tell my daughter really likes you. So you're gonna come with me, and we're gonna stop this wedding. And because this guy is conveniently studying law, Santa gives him the contract, yes, contract, that he wrote with Jack Frost about all this stuff. And he's like, yeah, read this over, see if you can find a loophole, any loophole to get me out of this. And now I drown. Hello, Mr. Zombie. This movie is called Santa Girl. Yes, that's what it's called. So it's like, okay, yeah, so he brings the guy out, and Santa has like this Ferrari kind of dealio. Like, it's some kind of convertible. And it's like, well, you thought I was going to be coming down here with the sleigh? No, that's old technology. I only use that once a year. So he mentioned something about how that this car has like 3,500 reindeer or something under the hood. And then with the shittiest of special effects, which basically looks like they clip the car. What was that? They basically clip the car out using Photoshop, and they just kind of shrink it, make it smaller into the horizon, and that's it flying away. Yes. Oh, it turned into a drowned. I need to leave. So anyway, they get there and they discover the whole thing is that, oh, that's a lot of zombies. Like, there's a clause in the contract, a Santa Claus, if you will, haha, where apparently, specifically, if one party spies on the other, the contract is null and void. So there we go, that's the problem solved, apparently. And at this point, Jack Frost Jr. admits is like he didn't want anything to do with the wedding anyway. He has no interest in this girl, which makes all his creepy sexual predator vibes earlier in the movie strange, I guess. They did use an opportunity to miss that pun. Because, like, when the wedding gets called off, he's like, oh yeah, no, I really didn't want to do this either. And then Jack Frost Sr. gets shoved into a cake. And then the human love interest hangs out in the North Pole. Which is another thing. The North Pole, they keep using these establishing shots of this big castle, but when you look at the interior of it, it's either like a suburban, a decent-sized suburban house, or a, almost what looks like a law office, which clearly does not line up with the exterior shot. And another thing that happens in the movie, Santa, who hardly ever does show up in the movie himself, has this revelation at the end where he's kind of losing the true meaning of being Santa. It's like, oh yeah, it's not because of making the money or the business, it's about, like, handing out toys and making people happy and all that stuff. And another big thing about this was he was on a diet, he was, like, cutting down carbs and not eating cookies and shit. So then, out of the blue, when he's, you know, proudly looking on as his daughter is there with her one true love or some bullshit, he hears somebody say to him off to the side, it's like, hey, would you like a cookie? And it's like, oh no, thanks, I'm on a diet. He looks over, and there's a woman over there dressed in, like, Santa garb, and they establish at this point that his wife, Mrs. Claus, is long since dead. He's a widow. There's a woman who looks like a younger version of Mrs. Claus standing there holding a big tray of cookies. We've never seen this woman before in the movie at all. Her only line is asking him if he wants cookies. And he looks at her, and this giant tray of cookies, he immediately starts acting as if he's overflowing with lust, and then starts shoving cookies into his mouth. And that's the only time we see this woman. And I'm like, is it his deceased wife back from the dead somehow? Is she an elf? Where did she come from? You never find out who she is. She shows up for like 2 seconds, and that's it. I feel like I've been angrily ranting about this movie for like an hour now. I'm sure I'm forgetting half the crazy crap that happens in it, but... But seriously, if you want to have yourself an excruciating weird time, go watch this movie. Santa Girl, it's on Netflix, it's only there till the end of the year. And then, like all good fever dreams, we're all going to forget it existed, except in snippets and nightmares. Actually, you know what? Let's leave that one. Five out of 10 on IMDb? How the hell did it get 5? Like, no, that movie does not deserve that high of a rating. Again, maybe it's because of the elf. Because again, the elf carries the fucking movie. If it wasn't for her, it would be unwatchable. Well, her and the human love interest, he's actually not bad either. I mean, he's also kind of creepy, but creepy in the standard way in romantic comedies, so, you know, tolerable, I guess. And the only actor that's in it that I actually recognize, and it made me sad, is the guy who plays Santa, because I don't know if you'd be familiar with him, but Barry Bostwick is the actor's name. And the thing I remember him most from is Spin City, the Michael J. Fox sitcom that was on in the 90s. Because he played the mayor. I was like, oh yeah, I remember him. I loved him in that show. It's sad. He's really phoning it in that movie. You can tell it's just a paycheck. The most emotion you see out of him is when he starts shoveling cookies into his mouth at the end of it and it looks like he's getting his rocks off. Yeah. They probably told him not to eat that day. He was just so hungry. It's like, no, you gotta get into character. You gotta get into character. Santa's on a diet. You're on a diet. You cannot have any cookies. Apparently Barry Bostwick, in my mind, fucking loves cookies. Like he is the Cookie Monster. So as soon as they presented him with that giant tray of cookies, he just exploded. Anyway, rather than starving to death building this lackluster riverside shack, maybe I should, let's go for a little explore before I finish this off. Something tells me I'm going to die pretty soon, but, at the very least I should see if I can find some coal and stone. There's a spot I can get some stone here, at least. I believe I hear a cow. It's taking quite some time for my, hops to grow, so if I don't want to starve to death, I might have to go slaughter something. Although I don't think I can starve to death if I'm playing on normal. Ooh, let's get the high ground. Of course, something we've yet to do this year in terms of Christmas tradition is we've yet to watch Jen's favorite Christmas movie, Black Christmas. You know, the original slasher movie. Weirdly, Black Christmas is a pretty good Christmas movie. Like, it certainly has all the trappings of the season, plus murder. Much like I just murdered that chicken. Man's gotta eat, though. Man's gotta eat. I think there was an more open, lit cave over here somewhere. It's a big mountain. It's a bigger mountain. Once I get myself more established over here, I think I might actually bugger off and go exploring. Getting a decent supply of food is kind of important, though. Is that lava? Oh no, it's magma. Okay, yeah. It's different. Oh, there's some coal. Perfect. Gotta make me some torches. Which I think is what I'm gonna end up using the coal mostly for. I can use wood in the furnace. It's not quite as efficient, but resources are rather scarce at the moment, so... The other thing about that movie, if I may rant about it again a bit more, there are a number of extras that show up. Like, there's a trio of basically stereotypical mean college students. And I think only one of them ever gets a name. Just the one. And their only purpose is to make fun of the main character. That's the only reason they're there. They get no characterization other than that. It's wild, there's so many extras. And you get absolutely nothing on them. Like, again, the big dude with his soda that he keeps dropping. The only characterization he gets is that he's a big dude, he really likes soda, and he's easily startled. That's it. The man doesn't even speak. If anything, he was the one I felt worse for in that movie. I wanted to know his story. At least there's a lot of pretty flowers where I live, apparently. Wait, that's not my sugar cane. Where's my sugar cane? Where am I? Did I get lost as quick as that? Where the hell am I? Tragic soda backstory. Oh, okay, there we go. This is my sugar cane. Gotcha. Delicious sugarcane. Which I can use to make tasty paper, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's make as many torches as I can out of that. Light things up a little bit. We need a giant fuck. Yes, we do. I need to put a giant fuck above the house so I can find us. You know, like old school Minecraft. Anyway, I'm starving to death. I need chicken. Wait, no, I said I was going to use wood because coal is precious. Single piece of coal would, even that would be kind of a waste. I'll wait until my other tools here break before I make stone versions. Oh. Okay, so what am I doing here? Yeah, no, I see what I should do. I should probably make these actual planks so I can get the ladder, not the ladder, the stairs in there easier, rather than slabs. Ah yes, but it takes longer to break blocks when you're in water. I remember game mechanics. Kind of. Come back! Oh no, it's going into the abyss! Oh damn, I think there's a ravine or something over there. Ba. You remember hearing part of Tight Spaces earlier where I laughed launching someone into the moon or something? It was... I can't remember the specific, like, encounter, but it was during the biker section of the game. And one of the ladies with the shotguns was in that area as well. I'm pretty sure it was in a bar, one of the bar areas. But yeah, the dude just went sailing, and it was great. Of course, the problem with this, though, is I wouldn't be able to place anything on top of those because they're half slabs. Oh, wait, but half slabs aren't what I want to build there. I want to build stairs. Yes. I should probably try to get more crops growing. Start mass-producing bread. It's gonna be the thing mainly keeping me alive. Much like in real life. I've been told that man cannot survive on bread and water. I don't believe them. Well, I suppose maybe it's the water part. I got to have my coffee. Problem is, I don't seem to be finding any seeds. Oh wait, yes, I do have some stairs in my inventory. Ah, there we go. Should be able to build stuff on top of this now. Could be a big dock, just a little dock. Yeah, we'll go one more out, I think. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do at all. I was about to say I'm very thankful I haven't come across any creepers yet, but just speaking their name will cause them to appear, I'm fairly certain. If my past experiences with Minecraft are any indication. Dive! Dive! Although actually, it's kind of good that he's there, because maybe, if I'm lucky, and I can kill him, I can get some bone meal and I'll be able to get some bread faster. Where did you go? Have a bone to pick with you! Look, there's also a spider over there. I should go over and kill that. Because if I can get some string, I can make a fishing rod. Then food won't be as much of an issue. Do I want to live dangerously? The answer is yes. I'm right next to spawn, I'll be fine. Ooh! Kill each other! Yes! Fight for my amusement! Although I don't know if they drop loot if they die by the means of other mobs. So much for my string. It's a rather large birch forest, I'll say that. Got some bone meal at least. It's part of my objective. Yeah, there we go. And let's go one more. Yeah, that'll do for now. I'll gussy it up later. Leave it as functional for now. I don't think that's fully grown still. That lie. Well, hi, neighbor. Die, neighbor. And then we have a boat. Excellent. Might go for a little bit of an explorer later. I think I might want a different color wood for the roof. Though honestly, not. I have to resist the urge to tear down these wooden logs and put in new ones, because that is just going to be needlessly time-consuming. Because like I don't like how it's all the same color, but no, let's just leave it. Although, you know what I should build? I should make a chest. For my various treasures. Which are not really that treasured yet, I guess. Okay, well, there's that cave over here. I should go in there with some torches. Have a little looky-loo around, see if there's anything else I can get. The answer is no. More stone wouldn't hurt, though. And hey, maybe I can hollow the place out and use it for something. What? I don't know, but... I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think I'd like to use a different color wood for the roof, so I'm gonna wait until I find oak or something. Is that another cave? It is! And it's got coal! Alright, perfect. It doesn't have much more than that deposit of coal, but it's something. Oh man, I remember, I'd say it was probably a time I was playing Minecraft back 7 or 8 years ago. It wasn't too long after they implemented redstone, I think. I can't say that I made this myself. I looked up a tutorial. But depending on, like, because of the way water and lava worked at the time, I don't know if this is an exploit you can still do. You could build a simple machine that gave you infinite cobblestone. And the thing that I found hilarious, because of course at the time I worked at a printing company, it was basically a printing press. That's what it looked like. The design made it look like a printing press, except what you were printing was a shitload of cobblestone. It was interesting. Is that ready? That wasn't ready. Oh wait, no, it was ready. Okay, perfect. Means I can make some bread now. Ah! Hello? Oh, well, that works for me. Say hello to my lackluster shitty garden. Irrigated by river water. Dirty, dirty river water. Presumably. Well, I've killed a bunch of skeletons and so far it's probably not that great. Okay, I tell you, well actually, let's make as many torches as I can. Even though I am not very well equipped still, I want to spend the entire stream just hanging out here, so let's go on a little trip. Do I need to take any more equipment than what I'm currently using? Nah, I'll be fine. Let's just explore down the coast if I can find anything interesting. I'm sailing away. Set a course for the open bees. Oh, dude, pumpkins. How do I can't remember how to get out of the boat. Oh, shift. Alright. Let's take a couple of pumpkins. Ah, hello, Rolls. Welcome back. You and your pizza? Okay, cool. I can make pumpkin seeds. Something else I can grow over there now. Hamburger and onion and a double pepperoni. Nice. Sounds like some good shit. Oh, cool. Island. It's not a very exciting island, but it's still an island. So the river lets out into a giant ocean. Good to know. Oh, I see you found the section where I sent a dude sailing into the air baked. That's good to know. You're risking permaban for this, but you never did understand Minecraft or the appeal of it. No, you're not really. Yeah, you're not really risking ban for that. I perfectly understand why people don't really get Minecraft. It also has developed quite the negative reputation when it comes to streaming, I've noticed. Not as much anymore, but like there was a period maybe like 5 years ago where everybody was streaming Minecraft, and a lot of people got annoyed by it, basically because of the community that sprung up around it. I feel like that's not as bad as it used to be, but me, I've always enjoyed the game simply because I just like games like this. If I may be truly candid here, I feel like a game that's probably taken that title nowadays is Undertale, which I own the game, or at least I have access to it to play it. I've never played it. I will eventually. I don't think I'm ever going to stream it. Because I've heard some horror stories from people who, like people I know, who have streamed Undertale, and they said it was the worst experience they ever had. Not because of the game, but because of people who kept coming into their chat who had never been in the stream before. Probably would never show up again. And then just kept shit-talking them the entire time because they were apparently playing it wrong. Stream it, but don't use the Undertale category. Don't put it in your title or category. That's probably not a bad idea if I'm actually going to stream it. Because I've heard a lot of good things about the game, don't get me wrong. It does seem like something I'd enjoy, but I've heard a lot of nasty stories about certain sections of that game's fanbase. I'm all about sustainable tree farming in this game. Well, that's weird. Where's my boat? God damn it. I specifically hugged the shore so I wouldn't have this problem. Yeah, I came over here, I saw the fish. GoldenEye community is very similar if you stream Gold. Wait, what just happened? Okay. You stream GoldenEye for the first time, expect 3 to 4 speedrunners coming in and offering help. Nothing bad or anything, just interesting to see it happen. Yeah, I can see GoldenEye as a game that would attract that kind of crowd too. Wait, is that an actual band command, baked, or did you just, like, come up with... Is that a faux band command? Seeing as our roles is still in the chat, I assume it's a faux band command. It's text only? Okay, good. Cow tipping. Baked suddenly becomes drunk with power. Oh god, I've been banned! From my own stream! That's it, show's over, folks. Be hilarious if he did that and the stream just cut off. Good game, you're done. You're done! Oh, hey, more pumpkins. See, the thing I really want is I want to find a village at some point, but Lord knows where I'd find one. But I just found an underwater tree, apparently. Look at me, I'm the captain now. I am the captain. Okay, that's enough exploring over this way. I should probably head back before I get hopelessly lost. It's certainly an interesting area I've landed myself in, but it looks like it's largely just birch forest. We used to have a really interesting seed that had a lot of cool stuff next to it. But, I think according to Jen, that seed doesn't work anymore, which is a shame. Because it plopped us down in the center of a pile of villages. There were several ruins and mine shafts kicking around, but I believe no dice for that anymore. I think I'm going the right way? Yeah, because I remember that island. I should build something on that island to act as a marker. Probably a lighthouse. Lighthouses are fun. They can also completely destroy your frame rate if you actually build an operable lighthouse in this game. So, you know, why not? Okay, that leads down to my house. Let's check over this way first, before I head back. Is that a turtle? Yeah, that's a turtle. Hello, friend. How you doing? Doing good? Cool. You keep on keeping on. You need to live. I can't do much to protect you right now, but if you survive, maybe I'll bring you over to my house. What is that bee doing out here? Bees only come out to the open ocean to die! Like seriously, what is it? The nearest hive is over there! Are you okay? Do you need help? Are you okay? I think I just saw a dolphin. No, you're not okay, you're dying. Bee, depressed, attempts to drown itself in the ocean. But anyway, as I was saying before I got distracted by the suicidal bee, apparently drowns the underwater zombies. They specifically start targeting turtles after a while. For some reason. I can't remember why they implemented that, but if only he could be more positive. Ha 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 ha. Hilarious. Oh, is that a swamp? Oh shit, what's that over there? Both of you have too much power, you're just constantly banning each other now. The ban wars have begun. No, this isn't a swamp. What is this? A jungle of some kind? I've never seen this before. Well, no, I... Whoa. Oh, magma. Oh shit, that's bamboo, I think. I've never actually done anything with bamboo in this game. I think you can make scaffolding with bamboo, which is pretty handy for building large projects. But again, I don't know because I've never really used it for anything. Anyway, it's good to know it's here. And there's a pile of it. Let's head back to the house. We'll probably explore inland afterwards. Oh, hi, Enderman. Tall, gangly bastards, yeah? Hello to you too, Mr. Dolphin. Turts. No, you leave the turts alone. You're here to fight me now. My half-broken sword. This was a mistake. Oh, hey, it's a zombie villager. Ah! What was that? Oh god, baby zombie! Shit, run away, 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 run away! Boat, please! The turtles are on their own! Does this game have penguins? No, sadly not. I don't think it does. It does have polar bears, though. At least I remember that they have polar bears. And maybe they have added penguins at some point, I don't know. I don't think they have. One could dream, though. Hello. Goodbye. I'm just remembering the ancient Minecraft meme that's still applicable no matter how long the game's been out. Just a creeper, just hissing at you and going, "It's a very nice everything you have there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it." Is that an underwater lava flow? No, that's a dolphin. Also a ravine, I think. Okay, so what can I make with bamboo? Well, I can make sticks with bamboo, but that seems very... I can make pumpkin pie. I need egg and sugar. Oh shit, I can make pumpkin pies. There we go. You've seen a number of Minecraft streams from other streamers you follow, but you have to ask, it's an honest question, what is the goal in this game? See, this, I feel like the reason why this would probably not be up your alley rolls is because this would be similar to Animal Crossing in that you have to more or less set your own goals. And I know Animal Crossing is not up your alley either. Because theoretically, the game does have an end state, and the end state is you need to get... The goal is that you need to round up all the pigs and become their king. Exactly that. And now, because I've got the bot straightened away again, baked rolls, one of you need to add that to the quote list. Because you can do that now. Just type ! Quote, add, and then just type that in. With V's name at the end of it, just so we know who said it. Because yes, the quote list is again active. But yeah, you just round up all the pigs and become their king. One thing I need to do is I need to find a saddle, I need to put it on a pig, and I need to get a carrot on a stick. Because that will become my steed. But no, in all seriousness, the main goal is to collect enough resources to go to this place called the End and kill a dragon. That's it. Yep, all the old quotes are in there, again, as well as an extra one. I think I added one or two that I was reminded of that are back in there again. Anyway, let's make some pumpkin seeds so I can plant some pumpkin in my lackluster farm over here. I did not mean to plant that there. It's not going to grow. Okay, can I knock it back out? No. Well, okay, there we go. It's got room to grow now. Yeah, it really is an acquired taste, this game. Like, people have used this game to create crazy amazing stuff, too, is another thing. That's another big draw of it. Like, I've seen wild builds in this game. And it's... sometimes it's just building a thing, and other times it's more like, oh, look at the weird mechanics you can make in this. Like, somebody recreated, and this was a while ago, too, before a lot of extra stuff was added to the game. You can make a calculator. Somebody made Link's Awakening in this game. It's amazing what people can do with Minecraft. That you completely understand. I'm not going to lie. I don't understand how any of this wizardry was made. Yeah, I don't know if it was a playable Link's Awakening, but they created, like, the opening part of Link's Awakening using redstone. I'm pretty sure. Just look up Minecraft Link's Awakening, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. There's also people that made, like, scale versions of various places on Earth. Somebody completely recreated King's Landing from Game of Thrones, I think. The Enterprise, the Death Star. You wonder if it has the same glitches? I don't know if they were that intensive about creating it, but who knows. But no, I'm just happy if I build, like, a halfway nice-looking building in this game, let alone all the crazy shit that people do. I can make a crossbow? I can't make a crossbow. I do not have the things I need to make that. I can make a bone block? That's something I didn't realize you can make. Scaffolding. Bamboo and string. Okay. Cake! Delicious cake. Soul campfire. Barrel. Chest. Okay, I think the only thing you can really make with bamboo currently is just scaffolding, or at least that's the only thing I can make with it yet. I have a dolphin friend, that's nice. I was gonna say, hey, let's build some scaffolding so I can make it easier to build the thing up there, but no, that I can't because I don't have string. If I had string, I wouldn't be starving to death because then I'd be able to make a fishing rod. Stairs. Make myself a roof. That's gonna be nowhere near enough stairs to make a proper roof, but... Do I want it this low? Yeah, we'll make it this... That's not right. I'm gonna need to make an axe too, aren't I? And a sword. Yeah, I should cut down some more... Well, punch down some more birch for that. Take a while for my oak tree to start growing, so... Let's use this for all my stick needs. So I need an axe, and I need a sword. Cook up and eat that steak while I'm at it. Now, if those pumpkins grow, that'd be great, because then I can start making some pumpkin pie, and that should be some... Because there's some chickens over there, so I should have some easy access to eggs. Oh, for that matter, I can start... Oh, God, no! No! No, 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 God! Oh. A decade's worth of fear just hit me in the one... At the one go, at the sight of that thing. Where is it? Where'd it go? The only thing that's scarier than a creeper in front of you is one that you can't see. Okay, there he is there. Ah! Should have kept my eyes on the skeleton instead. I mean, I would like to kill the skeleton, because some bone meal would be nice. Thankfully, the creepers aren't as dangerous when they're in the water. Still a little dangerous. It's not that dangerous. Their blast radius gets dampened, if I remember correctly. Ha! Screw you, buddy! I can sneak over there and kill that skeleton, I'll be golden. Ah! Okay, good. It nearly killed me, but it dropped some bone meal. Well, bone, I should say. Got an arrow sticking out of my back, so that's not fun, but, you know. No, let's use it on the wheat. And then haphazardly plant some more. I'll get a more proper garden going at some point, I swear, but for now I just need to get as much food as I can as quickly as I can. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, house. Damn it! This will be a glorious crap shack. I'm gonna need more stairs, though. Yes, I've been spending most of this time in Minecraft, starving, terrified, and close to death. Much like real life. Who says video games can't be real? Because I can't build the stupid scaffolding. Let's do this. Or not. Boy, I can do it right here. Alright. I'm not gonna have anywhere near enough wood for this, am I? No, I do not. I gotta wait for that other tree to grow. Or go on the hunt for some more oak, either way. I ain't doing jack until I get more food, though. Oh, this'll help. Who needs doors? I'll build one later. Yeah, let's hair off over this direction. Eventually I should try to pen in some chickens and start breeding them. I think I need seeds for that. But, I probably won't do it too close to the shack. I'll do it up here where the chickens are. For now, though, let's head over here and see if there's anything interesting I can find. Chip! Lots of bees. Only I had some iron, because then I can get some shears, get some wool, then actually make some beds. Be very handy. Oh, hello! That's a... Oh god! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lava bad. Oh, you checked it out, and all you can say is two things. One, that's amazing. Two, someone had way too much time on their hands. I believe that's the definition of this game. But yeah, no, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh my god, wait, no. Golden apple, flint and steel, fire charge. Okay, this shit is pretty handy. On the one hand, that means it's stuck on me, but on the other hand, I don't have any armor, so you know what? I think I'll take the gamble. I can't equip it, but at least I have some armor. I have fancy shiny golden pants. That means I'm not going to be using the sword for a little bit. Yeah, I can see needing, like, a set objective in a game roles. I really do understand that, because I do get burned out in games like this pretty quick. Like, hell, even open world games like Yakuza, where you do have set goals, it's just there's so much shit to do that it's really easy to lose track of what you were doing and just kind of get bogged down. And this game is that, except 10 times worse. Anyway, I forgot this was a thing that they added at one point, partially completed nether portals. And you know, this is actually an idea I had. This is something I did a couple of times back when I used to play the game rather obsessively. I'd build a nether portal and then decorate it like this to make it look like the nether was seeping through. I'm not saying Mojang stole my idea, but it seems funny that they implemented it after I did it. It's true, there is a distinct story in games like Yakuza and GTA, so at the very least you've got that to ground you. Oh hey, oak trees. Like, depending on how much I actually carry on streaming this, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of it off-stream, too, now that the bug is biting me again. But, like, there's always usually specific goals I set for myself. And the thing that always bogs me down in a game like this is I keep finding places where I think to myself, that looks like a neat place to build something, and then I just stop there and build something, might not even ever finish it, until I move on and find another place where I'm like, oh, that looks like it'd be a neat place to build something, and then the cycle continues. Like, for example, if I ever do come across a village, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to try to clean up and rebuild the village and protect it. Actually, you know what I could do is I could probably lure the chickens over here and kind of set up like a little pen in one of the caves that are down here. Yeah, there we go. That's maybe not a bad idea. At least that way I'll have a semi-constant supply of food. Well, that was a bad idea. Now, do I want to make the roof completely peaked, or do I want to make it a little flat? I might want to make it a little bit flat because, well... then I go for a swing. Because it's not really a very tall house, is it? So just like that, I ran out of wood again. I don't know. I'll have to decide what I want to do with that. As I slowly starve to death. Got more eggs. I'll put away the sword, I'm not going to be using that. For a bit. This axe is better. Although at the same time, I don't know if I want to be using it to kill livestock. Use one of my tools for that, I guess. But yeah, no, I definitely think I should start bringing some chickens over here and probably try to get them in here. Let's stick up some of this copper, though. What can I do with copper, I wonder? Well, obviously I'm not going to be able to do much with copper until I smelt it, but... Oh, there's a spider over there. I should go kill it. Because Because again, if I can get enough string, I'm gonna solve my food problem, or at the very least, make it better. Ah, nope, it's not alone. Okay, I got some string. Not enough, but I got some. And there's a pig. Perhaps I as well can become king of the pigs. There's another creeper over there, god damn it. Alright, let's head home. I got enough string to build a fishing rod. And before I stop streaming this for the night, I think I want to do at least one big explore. And what I'll probably do is... Okay, the moon is setting that way. I'll probably head straight that way. That way I won't get lost. I think I don't see you over there. First problem with this axe is it's made of gold, and of course gold being a softer metal, it does not last very long. Let's put all this stuff away. Not gonna need the hoe either if I go exploring. My goal is to get enough food so that I won't die. Or at the very least I can keep my health up. So if I can catch a bunch of fish, maybe make more bread, because it looks like that wheat over there is fully grown. So there really is a pig here. You take it back. You like this game. Oh no, wait until I, Wait until I find a saddle, because then I can put a carrot on a string and ride a pig around. I found a random enchanted bow. Yeah, they did sort of kind of release a story mode for this game. I think it's the game that killed Telltale Games, as a matter of fact, because it's the last thing they released. I don't recall that the game was very well received, honestly. Of course, speaking of Telltale, it just reminds me, there were several of their games I was thinking of streaming at some point. I like how I've got so many things that aren't fish. Specifically, I really want to get all the Walking Dead games that they did and play through the works of them, because I only got as far as, I think, halfway through Season 2. And that's as far as I got with those. I really like the first one, though. The first one was really good. And the second one seemed like it was too, it's just for whatever reason I stopped playing it. If I catch one more fish, I might be fine. Except the one more fish I caught is a pufferfish, which, if I remember correctly, is inedible. I cannot eat that fish. Oh, the poison and all, I guess. And then I find a pair of boots. Okay, one more try. I could theoretically eat a pair of boots. They're made of leather. I'd just sooner not. I feel like Werner Herzog and film myself eating shoes. Getting so many things that aren't fish. Let's put this stuff away, because I'm not really going to need it yet. That's another video you can look up, Werner Herzog eating his own shoes. He lost a bet once, and he said that that's what he would do. And man's not a liar, so he ate his own shoes. I think he had a gourmet chef boil them somehow. And yeah. Because Werner Herzog is a madman. I'm pretty sure the video was like half an hour long or something. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to these seeds because I'm going to want them for chicken breeding purposes. I don't know why I'm so desperate to conserve my coal, but... Oh boy, cod! The one fish I actually do enjoy eating. Yeah, it looks like we're averaging one piece of food per block of wood. Not as efficient as coal, but, you know. Still early days yet. Oh. So it was a bit better than that. Alright. Let's take my fish and mosey along. Okay, so let's head towards the rising sun. If we head directly towards that, I should be able to find my way back as long as I don't get sidetracked too badly. I'm gonna blow through all my food. Just getting my health back up. Honestly, heading in this direction, I'm probably just gonna hit the ocean. Probably the section of the ocean I was at earlier. Semi-ravine. I'll cut down more of these trees, because I do want more oak. Gotta get a sapling, because we need to replant. Maybe the only person living in this world, well, the only... I was gonna say the only sentient person, but that's also a lie. The only human living in this world. Doesn't mean I, as well, don't need oxygen. Forward all the oxygen for myself. To that end, I need more trees. Hey look, more pigs. Oh damn! That's a lot of pigs. I'm beginning to think not taking my sword with me was folly, because if I run into a lot of enemies, this axe isn't going to last much longer. Here I am, living dangerously. Village, though. That's a shame. There's a big goddamn hole over there, though. Let's check that out. Speaking of living dangerously. Ow. Oh, that goes down ways. Don't think I'm going down there, though. Feel like that might be a bad idea currently. Be better prepared for that kind of thing. He says as he keeps hopping over the treetops. Oh wait, here we go. Ah, this is a bit more convenient. What I really need to find is more iron if I can. What's that? What was that? Whatever it is gone now. Pick up some of this here fancy. Oh, granite. Granite looks pretty. Let's take some of that. I think the polished versions of this would act as a very nice accent for certain buildings. Yes, you know. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time spelunking in caves, seeing as how I want to explore the overworld. Oh wait, this cave actually extends a bit further than I thought. What did I just say about not wanting to spelunk too much? Where's the light coming from? Oh, it must be some kind of moss. Some kind of glowing moss, I guess. Which I do not have the means to harvest without destroying. So I probably need shears to get it off the wall. All the more reason to get iron. Let's pop a couple of torches here, just so I know that this is here. I mean, I'll still probably get lost and not be able to find it again forever, but as long as there's light. It's my sapling, damn it! Oh, there it is. Some more cows. Oh. Is this a beach or a very small desert? Probably a beach. Life's a beach? Oh look, some weird terrain generation. There's a savanna biome over there. That's cool. Shirt. Savanna biome with a big ass mountain. Okay, I think I'm going to circle back because the sun is starting to go down. There are often villages in the savanna biome, but I don't know if I want to go all the way over there just yet. Well, I mean, villages can spawn practically anywhere. Seems to extend over that way, too. So maybe a good thing to do would be to head back this way, and maybe get to the top of that mountain. I might be able to see a point of interest from up there. Hopefully not get murderized, because it's going to get dark by that point. It's pretty flowers. Now, is there an easy way up? Do as the pigs do. Find this cave that's not a cave. Yeah, some of them, they're mountain pigs. They're a rare breed. Moo. Oh wait, what's that? Is that iron? That's iron. Okay, it's only a single piece of iron, but... Wait, is that iron? Oh, it's wrong. Oh, they've changed what it looks like. Okay. Because before it just came at you in block form. Okay, good. It's not a lot of iron, but it'll be enough for me to make a pair of shears, which is key, because then I can make a bed, and then I don't have to be scared shitless of the nighttime anymore. Which I should be currently, because it is almost nighttime. Well, on the bright side, it'll make it easier for me to spot any villages once I get up to the top of the hill again. If I see lights in the distance, there's a solid chance that's what it is. It'd be hilarious if I get to the top of the mountain and there's a village up there for some reason. Unlikely, but... Oh, it's so high up. Wait, what's that? Is that lit up over there? I can't tell. That might be a village, I don't know. Oh, I like that island. That island looks pretty cool. That'd be a nice place to build something. There is light over there. Now, if I was smart, I'd go home. If I was smart. But I'm not, so I'm gonna go over there and see what that light is. I don't think it's a village, but I don't know, it could be. Man. The urge to jump is very real. I think my house is over there. I've lost my house. Because it's like, oh wait, isn't that the river I'm next to? But no, it's not. But that mountain, I remember seeing that. Yeah, so I think my house is like there somewhere. Okay, well. I'm coming pretty close to time, I feel, but I want to see what that light is before I stop playing. So, I need to get down off this mountain without killing myself. And head over in that direction. Oh, hello. It's not gonna be an easy way down, is there? That doesn't take me right over to that goddamn creeper. I mean, the game is called Minecraft. I may as well mine my way down the mountain. Get some coal in the bargain. King of Pigs! You're watching while you play a crazy shooter? What kind of crazy shooter? How crazy is it? And I do like your King of Pigs idea, so I'm probably going to have to do something about that at some point. Give myself a nice large area to gather up all the pigs. PlanetSide 2. Never heard of that one. Okay, so I think the light I saw was over this way. Yeah, if I head straight in this direction, I should come across it. Gunshots and non-stop explosions. So much for that fancy axe I had. Really regretting not taking that sword with me. Hey look, Shep. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to take a brief stop here to rebuild, to make a stone sword. I mean, the axe would serve as a pretty effective weapon as well, but... Oh no. I've gotten so turned around now, I can't remember where the light was. Shit. I think it was in this direction? Oh wait, is that it there? I think that's it there. It's probably just lava, isn't it? Random open pit of lava. That's exactly what that is. That's not that exciting. Let's see if I can make my way home. Once again, let's mount one of these cliffs and see if I can have a little looky-loo around. Okay, there's the bamboo forest. Which I found during my little boat excursion. Yeah, that zombie is gunning for me. So far away from me, and yet it knows exactly where I am. It's very disconcerting. I don't know if this is still a thing that's implemented in the game, but for a while there, they had it set that if you spent too much time in a single area, more and more zombies would come at you. I do seem to be running into a pile of zombies now, so maybe it's still the case. Who knows? Okay, so there's Mushroom Mountain. So the house should be this direction. Okay, so there's plenty of sheep kicking around. Which is good, so when I can finally make a pair of shears, I should be able to get a bed lickety-split. It's a weird thing over there. What's that? Oh, there's a creeper. There's definitely that. Oh god, there's two! Run away. Oh god, there's more. Do I have any food? No, I don't have any food left, do I? I've got rotten flesh. Oh, that's the, That's the partially completed nether portal. Okay, so I'm on the right track to get home. Alright, if I get close to home and die, then that's fine, because I built that pretty close to spawn. So at least I know I only need to find a few pieces of obsidian and get to the nether. That's cool. I did it! I'm home! Oh, thank God. Unfortunately, it seems like my crops haven't really grown up that much, but oh well. Well, you know what? I may as well put what copper I've got in there as well when I can. I have no idea what copper is used for. Copper was not in the game last time I played it, I don't think. Alright, let's see if I can find some sheep. There's some over here, I believe. Gots to get me a comfy bed. Of course it's raining, so there's still probably a pile of hostile mobs kicking around. I know it's raining and cold, but I need your wool. So I can put a bed in my roofless house and still get rained on. Let's make a pile of oak stairs so I can finish the roof, and we'll use this for the bed. Hey, you know what? Let's make a grey one. Seeing as though I got enough wool for it. Bam. Awesome. Now. I mean, this right here is pointless, it just makes it look pretty. So, that's why I'm doing the inverted stairs. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should also put it there, too. Yeah, add some dimension to the house. Now I need more wood. Again, though, I don't think I want to put it to a complete peak, and I don't think I'm going to be able to, either. Excuse me. Although, actually, if I do go up one more... Yeah, if I do go up one more, then it should work out pretty well. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. And lo and behold, here's a tree I can cut down right here. If I replant this, I'm going to need to put it a bit further away, though, I think. Let's put it, like, right there. The other one grow? Yes, it did. Alright. Chop that one down, too. I almost dove off that hill. I mean, I am pretty close to dead, so... that would have been enough to do me in. Build a noob tower, as they are colloquially called. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be enough. I hoped it was, but it's not. Which means I still don't have enough wood to finish it. Oh well. Yeah, aside from the ones I planted, there aren't any other oak trees nearby. There's enough to finish that part of it at least. But yeah, I think if I put in... because they should meet in the middle. Would they? Yes. And form a roof that way. That was it anyway. I've been streaming for 4 hours. I think this might be a good spot to stop. Something tells me I'm still going to be playing more Minecraft tonight, but I think that might be enough of the stream for now. Let me just tab out of that and switch back over to the webcam for my closing dealio. See if there's someone I can actually send you fine folks over to. There it is. Alright, so that was Fights in Tight Spaces in Minecraft, which, oh god, that's something I'm gonna be getting into again now, isn't it? Lord help me. Lord help me! What can I send you over to? I Am Jeff is playing World of Final Fantasy. Let's go watch him. Let's go watch him do that. Let's go watch him be in the world of Final Fantasy. Maybe. I'm trying to open up his stream myself, but it doesn't seem to be working. Oh wait, there it goes. Okay. although Baked is ending the stream by banning everyone. Goodbye, see you again, never. You're all banned. You get a ban, you get a ban. I've already been banned from my own stream. Why is I Am Jeff not showing up in my raid list? There he is. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to send you on over to Jeff playing World of Final Fantasy. If you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you'll find folks to join me again next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow, where I'll carry on with some more Earthbound. If I have more time, maybe I'll stream more Minecraft. Who knows? I have a problem. But anyway, hopefully I'll see you next time, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now. Although I need to wait for the raid countdown to go down before I officially close off the stream. Obviously, I didn't time this very well. Okay, now you're going. Bye.